Okay, so here's another question that we hear a lot: is masturbation wrong? And this really comes from women who are single and married, and this is really sometimes in the context of masturbation with porn or without porn. And again, this is for women. And so when we talk about masturbation, is it wrong? I think that one of the best things to look at is really God's design for sex and what he intended sex to be. And really it comes down to sex between a husband and a wife that is going to be a mutually satisfying experience. And so when you look at masturbation is all about the individual. Mm-hmm. It's all about one person being sexually satisfied and not that satisfaction that comes between a man and a wife.
Yeah. Are you going to talk about a little bit of what it does to your brain?
So masturbation is, yes, I will talk about that.
Can you please elaborate?
Yes. So masturbation is one of those things that creates dopamine in the brain. And the more that we behave in a way that creates dopamine in our brain, the more we want to do that. But masturbation is definitely one of those activities that stimulates the production of dopamine and causes us to want to pursue that feeling. The unfortunate thing that happens is the more that we do something to create dopamine in our brain, the less effect it has on our brain. Mm-hmm. And so it really not only affects what we're doing, but it also affects the way that we're bonding with our spouse. And this is really important, not only for married couples, but for individuals who are single, who hope to be mm-hmm. married someday, mm-hmm. is that if you're using pornography or fantasy and masturbating, then at some point you might find that you can achieve orgasm without these rituals in place. So without masturbation, that when you go to have sex with another person, then you won't be able to achieve orgasm, which will then again disrupt that bonding that takes place.
Yeah, and that's such a good talking point for me with my teenagers, because sometimes they want to know the facts. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, if God put it there, why can't I play with it? And I mean, the normal questions that teenagers and even some singles mm-hmm. have. And when you can talk about that, it's going to change your brain, and that you may then end up going into a relationship with somebody and not feel comfortable or not even be able to function fully right. because you've programmed your brain to respond all these different ways. It just takes all the argument out of it, and it's like, okay, that's your choice.
Right.
You may set yourself up for some difficulties there.